Grand Rising, everyone. I hope you are all having a wonderful morning. I'm back at it with another live feed update. I don't know how long this is gonna last because you guys, as you guys know, if you've been here for a while, I normally do live feed updates every couple of days. I don't really do them daily. But I've just been in the mood. I don't know what has gotten into me, but here I am filming again and uploading again. I know, very abnormal, but I'm just feeling it. I guess it's just the excitement of this new season. I'm having a lot of fun with it so far, and it doesn't feel like work to do this right now. So I'm just gonna enjoy it while it lasts. Today is a live feed update for day 2, which was yesterday. This season is already messy as hell. It was messy as hell on day 1. It's messier on day 2. And I feel like it's just gonna continue being crazy messy, like my hair right now. I don't know what's going on with my hair, but whatever. I brushed it. I don't know what happened. Whatever. Just so we're aware, today is Friday, right? Yeah, today's Friday, and normally nominations happen on Fridays. So by the end of the day or by the evening, there should be 2 new nominations going up on the block. And I will talk a little bit about what the vibe is. If you haven't yet, please subscribe and like this video. It helps me out a lot in the algorithm, and it also just makes me happy, and everybody just wants to make me happy, okay? Moving on. So first things first, there is a new alliance called the Cookout, and it has Xavier, Derek F, Tiffany, and the goddess Azza in it, and I love them so much. I love that little alliance. I think that it's incredible, and I hope that they stick together, and I think that they will, to be honest. I think that that is a lasting alliance. I just feel it in my bones. Tiffany and Derek F really get along, and they're so funny together. They're really funny. If I can find a clip of them being silly together, then I will insert it here.
It's over here. I love that you got a pen. It reminds me of my grandmother. I can't. America.
Who did what now?
Who put Tiffany on here?
Jesse.
Reminding me of my grandmother. I can't.
So you calling me a grandma?
No, because my grandmom used to do that with the pen and the water.
Now listen, I said put all the dirty dishes over there. I wash my dishes in order. I didn't tell you put them bowls in there. Bowls get washed last. I wash my silverware first. I didn't ask y'all to help. If I asked y'all to help, all I said is sit over here.
I'm getting cursed out.
Follow me on Twitter at HonestlyHonaker, and I retweet a lot of videos and stuff over there, so I'll probably find something later and retweet it there. The wild card competition happened yesterday, and I was a little confused about the wild card competition. I don't know why. It's like my brain just can't grasp these twists. If you guys hear Amelia, she's in the background. For some reason, every season, my brain just does not grasp all of these twists and side competitions and things like that. I don't know why, but from my understanding, and let me know in the comments if I got it wrong, from my understanding, the wildcard competition is where the 3 teams who are not safe, so the teams that are not the HOH team, they compete in a competition where they can win safety or advantages, things like that. I did hear that there can be punishments if you won. Like, it's one of those, like, you win something but you also have to do something situation. So I'm not too sure about that. I briefly heard about that, but I don't know. Regardless, yesterday the first wildcard competition happened. The 3 teams picked Christian, Kyland, and Hannah to compete. Christian ended up winning safety and choosing Xavier to also be safe. Xavier is on Christian's team, so that's how that works. And it really threw a wrench in French Fry's plans, because French Fry was originally going to be going after Brent, but that kind of went to dirt because Brent and Eiffel Tower had a conversation, and Brent was able to work his magic on French Toast, and he basically just pulled out the waterworks and got on Frenchie's good side. And after that conversation, Frenchie no longer wanted to target him. And mind you, let's keep in mind for later that Frenchie from day one swore and promised that a woman and a minority would not be nominated and put on the block. So let's just keep that in mind for later. But that's kind of difficult to do when you literally make an alliance with everybody. And that has kind of been his tactic so far. Day 2, including everybody in the alliance. It felt like every single time I was turning on live feeds, dude was adding somebody to the slaughterhouse. Literally, I'm not exaggerating. I think yesterday alone he added like 4 people to the slaughterhouse, making it an alliance of like 12, and it was just too much. He's just doing the most so early for no reason. It's ridiculous. So he had that conversation with Brent. His target moved from Brent to Christian, if I remember correctly. That got thrown in the trash because Christian ended up winning the safety. So now what is Frenchie going to do? Well, he's talking about putting Derek X and Sarah Beth up on the block as pawns, you guys. Pawns, day 2. Backdoors being talked about, day 2. See, even she's like, what's going on? You know, it's a mess. It's crazy. I don't get it. So anyways, so all of the girls are pissed off because of what he promised. No female would be nominated. And I don't think Derek X knows. Let me know in the comments if Frenchie and Derek X talked about it. I don't think that they did. Sarah and Frenchie had conversation. Well, it was a conversation with a bunch of people and Sarah. And Sarah, you know, at the end of the conversation to Hannah and Claire was basically like, I don't understand, which is totally normal to feel. She's like, I don't think anybody that wants to use me as a pawn is going to take working with me seriously in this game. And that's so true. In my experience and in my opinion, if somebody, in my experience, like I've played the damn game, in my experience watching the game, anytime somebody is willing to use somebody as a pawn, it's not a long-term agreement between the two. And it always is awful for the person who is the pawn, obviously, because what if that person doesn't get down? What if that person ends up going home? You know, we see this all the time in past seasons. Pawns go home. And if I were Sarah, I would feel the exact same way. I would not feel comfortable with it. And I would absolutely be trying to convince Frenchie to pump the brakes. It's a little early. Hannah was talking to Christian, saying the exact same thing. Like, why are we backdooring somebody on day 2? Christian was like, yeah, there's nobody to backdoor. Like, it's so early in the game. And they both agreed that it was just ridiculous. And so yeah, so now Frenchie is talking about Derek X and Sarah, and I don't know who he's trying to backdoor. I think it might be Travis, but I think I missed that, so yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much it. They got the backyard opened, and it's really cool. It's like they have like a lounge upstairs. It's really, really cool. Probably my favorite backyard so far out of all seasons, which really isn't that difficult because previous seasons backyards was boring as hell. But yeah, and Tiffany is playing an incredible game so far. She is so sociable. She is in with everybody. She was actually in a conversation with, I think, Christian and a few other people, and ended up walking out and catching Frenchie listening to them at the door.
Talk later. No, I literally dapped her up. I was like, okay.
Leave her out.
Yeah, so Winnie's on some.
Oh,
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
y'all are good.
When I tell you Frenchie is being so obvious, I'm not exaggerating. It's not my dislike for him talking. Yeah, I don't like the guy, but he is being so very obvious and clear with his overplaying. It's incredible. I didn't think that it could be so obvious, but he is making it so. And he's going to be going next week for sure. If he doesn't like win a safety or a veto, he's going to be targeted either next week or the following week for sure, because he does not slow down. He doesn't stop talking. He cuts over people like talking, and he doesn't really listen to anybody. It's all about what Frenchie wants to do, what Frenchie thinks. He has included nearly everybody into the Slaughterhouse Alliance. He's made little alliances called the Butchers, and then like the Core Four, or I forget. It's really crazy. It's been really entertaining to watch though, I'm not gonna lie. And with that said, that's pretty much it. Yesterday was a lot of waiting because of the wildcard competitions. Live feeds were down for quite a few hours. But beyond that, it was a pretty successful day in the Big Brother house. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think, and please don't forget to like and comment and subscribe. And if you are feeling generous, please donate to my channel. All of that information is in the description box, and also where you can follow me on Twitter and TikTok. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.